Okay, what's up YouTube? I wanted to make a video and talk about something you've probably heard about already, the changes to NAFTA that allow the Mexican truckers further into the United States. And I just wanted to mention something that maybe you've heard about what they're doing. You might be worried about what's going to come through Mexico with all the problems they're having down there. There's an issue of, is there going to be illegal immigrants, weapons, drugs, etc. coming across on these trucks? They're allowed to move freely into the United States. But not only that, the impact it's going to have right now, or up until now, the freight coming from Mexico is transferred at a facility at the border onto U.S. trucks and then carried to wherever it's going. Well, and those are American jobs, American truck drivers earning wages, paying taxes in America, spending their money here, that type of thing. Now it's going to be Mexican truck drivers coming across, taking those wages back to Mexico with them or wherever they're going. But the point is, it's more American jobs, a loss, and this comes right after the U.S. payrolls have grown at the slowest pace in 9 months. Even with our economic crisis being over with, like they tell us, and we're rebounding, obviously, but we created 18,000 new jobs in the past 9 months. 18,000, that's it. Whereas the low number that they were expecting by U.S. economists in the past 9 months was going to be 105,000 jobs, which was nowhere near what we needed with our 10% unemployment, which is much more. But 18,000 new jobs rather than the 105,000 that was their low-end prediction. And now they're saying the number that they announced may even be less due to, I don't know, some kind of error or whatever they want to call it. But the U3 unemployment rate just increased. Unemployment rate just increased to 9.2%. And now that U3 unemployment rate is the official unemployment rate, the quote-unquote official unemployment rate. It's the proportion of the civilian labor force that is unemployed but actively seeking unemployment. Now those are people that have been unemployed 15 weeks or longer. It doesn't include people that have been unemployed up to 15 weeks. It doesn't include marginally attached workers or loosely attached workers or people who are working part-time but need a full-time job but they can't find one. And those can be people that work as little as 1 hour a week. They're also not counted in there. The U6 unemployment rate, which it augments the U5 by including part-time workers to the unemployment rate calculation. Now these are part-time workers who need to be employed full-time to make enough money to support themselves, who were employed full-time, that kind of thing, but they've taken whatever job they can find. 16.2% U6 unemployment. Now you can Google what U6 unemployment is. You can go to portal7.com has a list of the U1 through U6 unemployment. But the point of all this is our payroll is growing at the slowest pace in 9 months. Our unemployment rate continues to increase. And this NAFTA deal, allowing Mexican trucks to come further into the U.S., is taking that freight that was transferred at the border facility onto U.S. trucks being carried by American workers, and it's now allowing these Mexican workers to step in and take these jobs over, basically, is what they're going to do. Now, it's going to save us a little bit in tariffs, apparently, for importing goods to Mexico, but shouldn't we be more worried about losing more jobs, more unemployment? I mean, that trickles down to everything. If you don't have money to spend, you're not spending money, and that's exactly what we need to be doing. So just something to think about. If you haven't realized that part of things yet, there it is. These Mexican truck drivers coming in, obviously someone's not going to be hauling that. There's an American truck driver that's not going to be hauling those loads anymore. And the worst part, I got to throw this in here. Along with these Mexican trucks, part of the whole deal was these trucks have to be able to ensure that they're safely operated and maintained, because a lot of these Mexican trucks are nowhere close to the standards that our DOT has here in the United States. But what they're going to do to be sure that these trucks are safely operated and maintained is they're going to install these electronic monitors in the trucks. Do you know who's paying for those electronic monitors we're installing in the Mexican trucks to allow them to come take our jobs? The federal government is funding the electronic monitors to be installed in these Mexican trucks. So not only are we telling them, come over here and take our jobs, we're telling them, we're going to pay to put monitors on your trucks to allow you to come over here and take our jobs. So we're out all the money it's costing us to install these into these trucks. We're out all the money it's costing us to set up this plan, all these people that are working toward this, and now we're out all these jobs. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Doesn't it all seem like the way that we should be heading right now? But that's it. Just wanted to throw that out there. If you want to check more out about it, I'll put some links in the description box down below for you to look at. But yeah, take a second and look at it. More jobs gone, unemployment up, payrolls growing at the slowest pace, and we're going to pay for Mexican truck drivers to take over American jobs. Thanks for watching, everybody.